Hello to all the learners at Nightingale College. This is Dr. Julie Coldy. I am the Curriculum Manager here at Nightingale. Today I'm going to be reviewing some updates to our college catalog. As you can see, I am referencing version 4, which is currently available on our website. While it's important for you to review the entire catalog, today I am going to be reviewing with you changes specifically found on page 42. One of the things that you will note is that our letter grading system has changed. We now have pluses and minuses in place for each letter grade. This chart on page 42 will let you know the letter grade, the grade percentage that must be achieved, and then the grade points earned when the letter grade is achieved. For instance, a letter grade of A requires a 93 to 100%, and you will receive 4 grade points for that grade, while a grade of B plus requires an 87 to 89%, you would receive 3.3 grade points for achieving a B plus. Take special note of the grade of C, which requires 73 to 76%. We're going to be reviewing that more in a minute. So on page 42, more towards the top of the page, we've made some significant changes in our grading system and grading scale. This is effective beginning summer semester 2018. The language as it reads says, a C grade is required to pass a course. A grade of B minus or higher is required on all graded assignments and evaluation in all courses. What this means is while you need an overall grade of C to pass the course, we want to ensure that you have the requisite knowledge and can achieve a B minus or higher in order to demonstrate that you understand and can maintain that knowledge throughout your program. Completion of mandatory faculty prescribed remediation is required on all graded assignments and evaluations where a B minus grade has not been achieved. That's all of your graded assignments and evaluations. That would be your Pearson work, if you've not done a discussion board satisfactorily, any types of tests or quizzes or exams, anything that needs to be done in lab, clinical, and simulation, any type of activity and assignment within the course. The language further goes on to say, should the mandatory faculty prescribed mediation not be completed, an F grade will be assigned on that correspondent assignment or evaluation. So we're giving you the opportunity to remediate up to a B minus grade. If you choose not to do that, then you will receive an F for that particular assignment or evaluation. Failure to complete any required learning activity may prevent learners from progression into the next level or graduation from an academic program. Now, I say may, and that's because we will look at your history and your participation throughout the whole class. It is expected that you complete all of the course activities. So skipping a discussion because you think that it's not going to affect your grade, or skipping 2 discussions because you think you can get zeros on them and still pass the course, isn't what needs to happen. Any course with a failing grade must be repeated. If the course is a prerequisite for a higher level course, it must be completed before progressing in the academic program. If you need to repeat a failed course, it will be at the learner's expense. Now, I want to go on and I want to talk about pre-licensure nursing courses with the HESI requirement. This caused some confusion this semester particularly, so I want to make sure that we talk about this and that you fully understand it. So in order to pass a course, it's two-pronged. You must receive a grade of C to pass the course, and if your course has a HESI requirement, you must also achieve a score of 800 or better on all pre-licensure core HESI exams to progress in the academic program or graduate. Now, one of the things that I would like to point out is that prior to spring 2018, the HESI requirement was 850. So we have adjusted that down to 800 because we know that you can be successful on the NCLEX with a score of 800. It's not the best score. Your goal should be to achieve the highest score possible, because with the HESIs, your raw score determines your percentage of being able to pass the NCLEX at that point in your program. So the higher the raw score, the higher your chances are of passing the NCLEX. Which is why we have this prong. Learners must achieve a score of 800 or better on all pre-licensure core HESI exams in order to progress in the academic program or graduate. You will have up to 2 attempts on each HESI exam. We're going back to 2 attempts. Once a learner achieves a passing score on the HESI exam, no further attempts will be granted. So once you achieve a passing score, that's it. That's your grade. If the learner is not successful in achieving a score of 800 after the first and second attempts on the HESI exam, the learner will be granted an incomplete in the course and must fully audit the corresponding course and complete all required learning activities during the following semester. There will be an audit fee applied. However, you will not be charged tuition. We will let you audit this free of charge. Now, should you fail to fully audit the course, or you don't achieve a score of 800 after the first and second attempts on the HESI exam when you audit the course, the incomplete grade will be changed to an F for the semester in which that course was originally taken. But upon successful completion of the course audit, the learner will be awarded the higher of the original earned grade or the grade earned in the course audit. So if you originally earned a C in a course, you did not achieve at least an 800 on your HESI, and you're required to audit the course, and while you're auditing, you achieve a grade of B in the course. Once you complete the HESI exam and you score above 800 after you've audited the course, you will be awarded that B grade. You will get the higher of the 2 grades that you earned when taking the course. Again, you must successfully pass or audit a prerequisite course, as described above, prior to enrolling in any subsequent courses. Another point that I would like to note down here below the grading scale is that grading is based on rounded percentages as followed. Decimals below 0.50 are rounded down to the next full percentage point, and decimals equal to or above 0.50 are rounded up to the full percentage point. So for instance, if you had an 82.49, you would stay at the B because it would be rounded down to an 82. If you had an 82.51, you would be rounded up to the B, which would be 83%. Now, I understand that you're probably going to have questions about this, and we encourage you guys to ask the questions. Your first point of contact when discussing any questions that you have about the grading system and grading scale should be your course faculty. They're going to be the ones that can answer any initial questions you have, and they will triage those questions up to the management if they're not able to answer them. Otherwise, we're excited about this change because we feel that we are giving you the best possible exam to achieve, the best possible scenario rather, to achieve and retain the requisite knowledge in each of our courses, and allow you to maintain that knowledge so that at the end you can pass the NCLEX. Thank you for your attention as I reviewed these changes. You will be required to sign an attestation that you have watched this video and that you understand these requirements. Again, if you have any questions, please refer to your course faculty. That is all, and have a great day.